Shalian people, welcome to King David's Peaceful Scholarly Backed Musical Ministry. Like, share, subscribe and click the bell to receive all my latest content. I just came on here just to show you this really quick lesson about the pagan origins of the Gregorian calendar. I'm just looking at this website here, JJ Taobu 2002 wordpress.com. Just flicking through this. I'm also going to read a scripture and just show you some of the little some other sites as well. So I'll show you, we don't do our New Year's in January, our New Year's in March. Okay, so you probably won't be able to see that well, so I'm just going to read and I pick bits out from this article, which I don't agree with everything it says, but I'm going to pick bits out of it which is going to apply to the truth. Okay, so right. So I sent this update article out every year since 2001. At this time of the upcoming pagan sun god birthday festival of the winter solstice, December 25th, that's just gone, which is called January today Christmas, Xmas, or Christmas, Mass death of Latin and Christ, Christoph, the generic Greek name of the sun deities on Mount Olympus, the anointed one. So we now know, obviously, that JC, they're trying to link it to religion and JC, which is all man-made. But we know that our ministry, that King David is the anointed one. Okay, he's a Mashiach, which is Messiah in Hebrew, which modelled Tammuz and Nimrod, the model sun gods of world paganism. I also sent it out before Easter, the sun goddess holiday in the spring equinox time frame, Easter, or Ishtar, which is the 100% or what is the 100% pagan holiday that the Christian Church clings to. Ten Cassius, can't pronounce that word, forgive me, while also throwing out all of the Bible spring feasts of the Almighty Creator. Yeah, you've chuck out all the ways of the Creator, man, all the feast days and that. So let's get through. Let's go to the Old Testament here. They mentioned something about the Old Testament here. Deuteronomy chapter 12, verses 28 to 32 says, Shomer, obey, and hear all these words which I command you, that it may go well with you. So by following the law, things will go well with you and your children after you. Li olam va'ed, forever. When you do that which is tough, good, so T-O-V, good, Hebrew, and right in the sight of Haya, your Elohim. When Haya, your Elohim, shall cut off the nations from before you, that's what he's doing right now. Natural disasters, I'll say, but it's the most horrible and disasters that you are going to possess, and you dispossess them, and dwell in their land. Guard yourselves that you are not ensnared by following them after they are destroyed from before you, that you inquire not after their Elohim. So don't go after their gods, man, saying, how did these nations serve their Elohim? Don't even ask questions, man, just serve the Creator. Even so will I do too. You shall not do so to Haya, your Elohim, for every abomination to Haya that he hates have they done to their Elohim, for even their sons and their daughters they have burned in the fire to their prosperity. Elohim, whatever I am commanding you, Shema, take care to do it. You shall not add to it nor take away, like they did, man. They added the New Testament, added a false Messiah, and they said that the Lord's done away with. Just going to skip down a little bit more. Bits that are going to be relevant to mention. So, the law of Moses. The law of Moses also speaks of the 613 commandments of the living Creator. Speaks of don't do any ways of the pagans, like I showed you the other week, or last few days ago. The pagan calendar is in use on the Roman Catholic continent of Europe and the Mediterranean Sea lands during the Dark Ages, was called the Julian calendar and was created by the famous pagan, sun-worshipping Roman dictator Julius Caesar. And that's Esau, man. Best believe the Romans were melanated. A devotee of Sol Invicta, Mithras, and also Jupiter, the Roman solar deities. This calendar received the blessing of all Roman Catholic popes. And you know that they took us over the papal bulls, man. Remember I told you, I showed you, man. They brought their pagan ways to us, man. Blessing of all the Roman Catholic popes and their pagan church until it was mathematically corrected during the reign of Pope Gregory in 1585. The changes were mathematical and minimal in scope and encompassed the additional changing of days and seasons, just like it says in the book of Daniel, like I'll read in a minute. In defiance of scripture, the pagan prosperity sun god's names that Julius Caesar gave to day, weeks, and church and months remained intact by Pope Gregory and will be discussed later in this article. These calendars worked well for the anti-Israel and anti-Nomani sun-worshipping Babylonian papal system, which had successfully divorced the Christian church from its Hebrew roots. No, there's nothing to do with us, man. That's a lie, man. The Christianity brought bloodshed to me and my people, man. The right robbed and murdered us, man. The bloody crusades, man. Do you understand? And created a new man-made religion called Catholicism. Universal, they hoped. This religion followed Babylonian and is correctly named the Second Babylon. There you go, people. Read Alexander Hyslop's book of the same name, published in 1850s. It's an excellent and correctly describes Christianity's descent into entropy and semi-paganism. Pagan from the start, man. Right. Exodus 12 verses 2. This month Aviv shall be for you the beginning of months, and it shall be the first month of the year. That's March, man. Let's keep going down a little bit more. Papal Catholic pagan Rome adopted the pagan sun god calendar to her predecessor and mentor Caesar's imperials Rome. Julius Caesar got this calendar from the pagan religions of both the Eastern and Western sun-worshipping religions of his ancestors. That's Esau, man. Rome, Catholicism, viciously attacked all who kept the scriptural calendar. It's happened today, man. That's the Hebrew. The Hebrews who kept the Most High's ways. Viciously attacked all who kept the scriptural calendar and slaughtered millions of Jews. That's me and my people, man. She insisted on controlling the calendars and ordering all to adopt the Gestapo, the Jesuits, man, the Khazars, man, fought a fix. They then provided a Jesuit, Christopher Clovis S.J., who became the architect of the Gregorian calendar. This heathen was a German Jesuit mathematician and a pseudo-astronomer, and became the main engine of the modern Gregorian calendar used by the Christians today. Yeah, the ones who took us over, man. The Christians who took us over are using the Gregorian calendar. With this Jesuit calendar came also the Jesuit astronomer, or is known today, the heliocentric universe. Like I told you, man, the flat earth, Eric Dubai, man, and the Bible also backs it up, and other people do, man. This is where all the laws came in, and Daniel comes into play here. It says that they're going to change laws and times, man. Was the introduction of the new Catholic calendar. Pope Gregory the 8th demonstrated to the world that the changing of times and seasons is centered in Rome. And so you're basically owing up to it, man, and not on scripture, and certainly not centered on the Holy One of Israel. Oh, what a cheek, man. This was an interesting trick and was probably related to countering the Protestant Reformation, which was going on in Europe at that time. The protesters had failed to protest or counter this change, and the Christian church remains ignorant of this to this day, to this present day, as most of the other calendars in the West attests. The popes usually adjust the calendar to the particular god or of each nation religion. Pope Gregory has clearly demonstrated that his God was and is the Catholic sun god in the sky, and it is not centered on the Creator, higher, or the true Messiah, King David. You can read this for yourself, man. Anyway, I think this is a good article, man. Fair play with get you to put this together. Right. Now let's go to the actual scripture in Daniel chapter 7 verses 25, man. It says that he shall speak great words against the Most High. When it says he, yeah, who do you think it's talking about, man? It's talking about our oppressor, man. The ones who took us over, Rome and the Visigoths, man. And the other nations all playing their part against Israel and the Creator. He shall speak great words against the Most High and shall wear out the saints. Who are the saints, man? We are, man. Afro-Asiatics and the confusion of face, man. You best believe that Afro, man. That's a halo, man. You best believe that shit, man. All right. And think to change times, laws. They will think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hands until a times, and a dividing of a time. See, it says it in Daniel, that's going to happen. It's happened, man. You know what I'm saying? Little recap, people. You like to do our recaps, man. The papal bulls, man. The papal system, like it just spoke to you about, man, in that article. These are the papal bulls, the public declarations which they used to take us over, okay? Public declarations, papal bulls, man. A main one, yeah, to focus on is Dum verses 1452, and they put us into perpetual servitude. That means slavery forever, man. They moved us out of our lands, and Europe, yeah, used to be dominantly swarthy like Aquitania. And why does the FBI have an Operation COINTELPRO, the prevention of a black messiah? Tell me why. You tell me, man. I need the answers. Why would they make such an operation? Why did the FBI have an operation, the prevention of a black messiah? Why on April the 8th, yeah, was there a solar eclipse, yeah? And why, when I was 11 years old, did I have a dream and I took it to an amazing castle, palace, and said, yo, one day you're going to be king, I was anointed, man. To find out we're prisoners of war, man. You understand? We got took over by wicked people, man. Dum verses. Let's read this really quickly, man. It's very important. This is about our history and how we got to where we are now today. Dum versus is a papal bull issued on 18th of June 1452 by Pope Nicholas V. Yeah, it was all authorised by King Alfonso V of Portugal to fight, subjugate, and conquer those rising against the Catholic faith. So you came into our lands, you forced your ways, yeah, and then you're making out that we're rising against you, man, and struggling to extinguish Christian religion, namely the Saracens, yeah, Muslims, and the pagans. That's us, man. That's a code word for us. That's the Israelites. In a military dispute, African territory, the document consigned warring enemies that lost to perpetual servitude. This is a subsequent bill that Romanus Pontifex issued by Nicholas in 1455 gave the Portuguese, the ones who were searching for Precious John, yeah, for 400 years, and there's a plaque, you can Google it if you want, what they saw as a moral justification to freely acquire slaves along the African, dodge the hijack, it wasn't Africa. Yeah, it was the Americas, man. Do you understand? You was in our lands, weren't you? You came into the Americas, man. That's Christopher Columbus came and he brought an interpreter, didn't he? Let's just have a quick look, actually, at that. Let's have a look. A little reminder, people, that we're the true nobles of Europe. Don't forget who you are, man. Least we forget, man. Least we forget. We should hold our own remembrance days, man. Least we forget, man. They practice assault of racism on a noble and sovereign people, man. You understand? Beat us in the cells, man. Beat us unconscious on the cells, man. Strip us naked. Do you understand? And beat us to death. R.I.P., man, to Robert Brooks. That happened recently, man. Absolutely disgusting what they did to us, man. We're the true nobles and sovereigns, man. I'm going to pray for their families, man. All the ones that they flipping kill. Slaughter us, man. Siege of Jerusalem in the Americas, man. The Siege of Jerusalem marked the end of the First Crusade. Let's go into their lands and steal them, rape, rob, and murder them, man. And we'll take all their shit. That's what they basically did, man. They came into our lands, whose objective was Christian control of the city of Jerusalem. Christian control of the city of Jerusalem. Christianity is bad, you know. and removing the Church of the Holy Sepulchre from Islamic control. The 5-week siege began on 7th of June 1099 and was carried out by the Christian forces of Western Europe, mobilised by Pope Urban II. After the Council of Clermont in 1005, the city had been governed for a century, first by the Seljuk Turks and then later by the Fatimids. Are these like Arabic kind of tribes who took us over first or something, and then the Visigoths came in and brought their bullshit. After Jerusalem was captured on the 15th of July 1099, thousands to tens of thousands of Muslims, Jews were massacred by Crusader soldiers as the Crusaders secured control over the Temple Mount, a place of Christian religious significance, considered to be the site of the 2 destroyed Jewish temples. Remember, man, this is in the Americas, man. They went to the Americas, man. All right. Oh, yeah, this is it, Robert Brooks. Guards in fatal New York prison assault of Robert Brooks were accused of beating inmates before. Shocking body cam video of prison guards beating the inmate was released on Friday by New York Attorney General Letitia James. Honestly, I couldn't even see the picture. I had to come and skip past it. I thought, I couldn't believe it, man. How they treat us, man. How can you sit there and do nothing, man? Do their ways. Look how they treat us. 3 New York correction officers allegedly involved in the beating death of an inmate while he was handcuffed had been previously accused of similar attacks. A news report reveals the inmate, 43-year-old Robert Brooks, died on December the 10th. R.I.P. my brother, man, and condolences to your family from my ministry. A day after the incident at the Marcy Correctional Facility in upstate New York, 2 of the corrections officers and sergeant implicated in Brooks' death were previously named in federal lawsuits filed by inmates, according to the New York Times. The suits accused the guards of the attacks that left one man disfigured and another man in a wheelchair. These are the people that took you over, man. They don't give a shit about you, man. They're probably Freemasons, yeah, and they're probably laughing, necking shots, man, shaking hands, going, fair play, fair play. We'll make it look like to the forefront that we're dealing with you, but behind the scenes, yeah, you'll be getting pats on the back, man. Just like when they raped me when I was 11 years old, man. There's wicked people, wicked Freemasons, man. Part of false religions, yeah, and then the Royal Mail, man, do you understand? Wicked family all involved. I'm just saying, man, they treat us like shit, man. Do you understand? The Most High is very, very pissed off, man, with how they treat us, man. Sorry, I will not stand by and let this kind of thing happen without speaking up when I got a fucking voice, man. And so if you got a voice as well, if you got a voice, you should speak up and stand up for your people, man. Do you understand? This is disgusting and unfair, man. We're human beings, man. They treat us like shit, man. Do you understand? Stand up, people, man. A lot of them are racist. They don't even like you, really. They pretend to be your friend, but they're not really your friend, you understand? Because if they were your friend, they'd respect your ways, but they mock you. They don't like us, do you understand? They continuously mock, man. We're in their society, man. This is their heaven, you understand? This is our hell. Once you realise that, man. It's disgusting. The new report comes after New York Attorney General Letitia James on Friday releasing shocking body cam footage of the guards violently beating Brooks while his hands were cuffed behind his back. Violently beating Brooks while his hands are cuffed behind his back. Can you believe that, man? For about 20 minutes, they are seen beating him on his head, chest, and genital area in the medical exam room, with one officer hitting him with a shoe. He died the next day. Brooks, 43, had been serving a 12-year prison sentence for first-degree assault since 2017, according to the Corrections Department. James' office opened an investigation into Brooks' death on December the 16th. The racist bastards, man. I can't wait till they all get destroyed and put into hell, man, and tortured for eternity. So, I was going to show you this picture. Just to show you, man. The children of the Crusaders are having fun. Yeah, the cowboy and Indian days aren't ended, man. Do you understand? There's still a war going on. They're trying to destroy us, man. Societal racism is a type of racism based on a set of institutional, historical, cultural, and interpersonal practices within a society that places one or more social or ethnic groups in a better position. Yeah, the children of the Crusaders, yeah, placed in a better position than us, man, do you understand? They rape, rob, and murder us, and they kill us all the way day long still, man. They don't give a fuck about us, man, do you understand? So they're going to be put in a better position to succeed, and disadvantages, yeah, other groups, yeah, like us, the ones who they took prisoner, they're going to be disadvantaged, yeah. I'm saying I was sexually abused when I was 11 years old by lots of wicked people, but you're not doing nothing to help me, man. You understand? You're very slow with the case. You have personal links, possibly, which will have a strong feeling to the actual JW, the police officer dealing with my case. And birds of a feather flock together, man. Freemasons within the JW court, Freemasons within the Royal Mail. Do you understand? All sticking together, man. But don't worry, man. You stick together, man. Because I'm going to stick with the Most High, man. Do you understand? And the legions of angels, man, will stand behind me, ready to bring destruction to my enemies, man. You could have been okay and you could have done the right thing, man, but you didn't, man. Do you understand? You went against me. And not just against me, but against the living creator, man. Do you understand? It's dangerous game you played, man. Very dangerous. So you've been put in a better position. They practice assault or racism, man, because they are racist. They are racist to us, man, all the day long. My people, much love and respect to you all, man. Don't do the New Year's that they give you. They took us over, man. Read the Lord, the living creator. Don't do the pagan days, man. Do none of their ways. You're being tricked into doing paganism without realising it, man. Anyway, till next time, family. Shally in from King David's ministry. And peace.